The single kettlebell deadlift is the cornerstone of your kettlebell training because it's going to teach you how to do a really strong hip hinge in the position that you want to be doing your kettlebell swings, clean, and snatches from. So you're going to start by standing over your bell. You can see here it kind of disappears underneath me. Now we're going to take a sharp exhale, sending our ribs towards our hip bones, and then also think of sending your tailbone towards the floor. We're stacking our shoulders over the hips, over the knees, and having a nice braced trunk. Now I want you to run your hands down your thighs as you hinge your hips, reaching those hips back until you meet the handle of the bell. Don't stand up just yet. First, think of breaking the handle of that kettlebell in half like it's a twig and sending your shoulders down the back. Now reach your hips back and then grip the ground with all 10 toes. Take one final exhale to rebrace your core and then stand up using the glutes or the butt muscles. And at the bottom of this movement, you want your shoulders to be above your hips and your hips to be above your knees in this triangle shape here. Make sure you're keeping a long, flat back by pulling your shoulders down the back and thinking of breaking the handle of that bell in half. In the kettlebell deadlift, we want it to be a really glute-dominant movement. A lot of people are coming into deadlifts from a very stiff leg perspective with very long backs of the legs and stiff knees. While you can do a deadlift like this is not what we're going for here. Instead, I want you to think of bending the knees to reach your hips back as far as you possibly can, and then standing up. Another common problem I see is the back rounding. If you feel like your spine is rounding as you're going up and down, you want to make sure that you pull the shoulders down the back before you start the movement.